got a great house. Let's talk about warmth at night. Flannel sheets is how you're going to get there.
This is the time. These are all from Home Outfitters, and there's a lot to know about flannel. Flannel used to be woven like a warp and a weft, which was very linear, and that's where you got all the plaid patterns.
Okay.
But what we're doing now is a twill weave, and so we're able to get all these different patterns, which are a little more sort of organic. Now, this is made, all this flannel, and the best flannel is from Portugal because the cotton is a long staple, very strong.
Okay.
And how you get that wonderful feel is it's actually combed. So with a wire brush, so they take the cotton and they comb it, and that lifts the fiber and gives you that height, and that's what keeps the warmth in. Now, usually it's done once. I like it done 3 times.
So combing?
Yeah, so we have all our flannel woven 3 times. That really gets you that sort of cashmere feel.
Yes, it gives you that furriness that, I mean, if you have flannel pajamas, you know, because I do, I put them on immediately after going home after the show.
It's so delicious. It's so delicious.
Head to toe flannel, it's so sexy. But it feels so good, and you're warm in it.
So cozy. And when you're buying flannel, it's not, you don't judge it by threads per square inch like we do regular sheets. It's grams per square meter. So you want a minimum of 160 grams per square meter. That gives you the density and the crispness of the patterns. And now, through technology today, we're able to print patterns. We never used to be able to print patterns because what would happen is it would get sort of, you know, crunchy when you're, sometimes if you've seen printed velvet, it's not as supple, but now we get all these beautiful patterns.
See, technology keeps advancing, and then we get a better product because of it, and all these different options.
Yes, now for washing, don't use bleach.
No bleach.
And if you want to use bleach, very little and no chlorine bleach, and cold water, tumble dry. Sometimes, like when I wash, not when I wash, but when a duvet is washed, we use a tennis ball and a sock to fluff it up. Sometimes I'll do it with,
Is that what that does?
Yeah, you want it beaten.
So it knocks it about, it knocks it around.
Yes, and don't dry these in the, like any sheet or towel, don't dry. I know people love to take their towels out of the dryer and they're warm. I don't know why, because it's going into a cupboard.
I know, but who cares?
Don't dry this so it's warm because it kills the fibers. So always take it out when it's slightly damp. Shake it out, hang it up. That's the way you're going to keep that softness and that. And it's like what I say with towels. You get that towel and it feels so soft and it's so absorbent. Don't dry it out. It's like your skin. Don't dry out the fibers. So people will say, well, why doesn't my flannel feel the same way? Well, you've over-drying it and you're sort of killing it. But this is the time of year. I mean, if there's any time of year for that cozy bedding, and I especially love it in guest rooms. When people come over, they're like, oh my God, your house is so cozy.
It all depends on what kind of a sleeper you are. So we've had this conversation. You're a cold sleeper. You're fully clothed. You've got your flannel sheets. You've got, you know, a double duvet.
I keep 2 duvets in my duvet cover because I'm so cold all the time.
So all of the women out there that are going through menopause are like, what? Completely naked with like a canister of water beside them and a fan. But flannel.
Well, if you're going through menopause and you're naked, this is very soft.
Okay, well there you go.
This is soft.
Take your clothes off, but have the nice, nice soft sheets.
And I love doing even just winter white.
Yes.
And you can mix up just a winter white with your regular duvet cover. You don't have to have a flannel duvet cover necessarily, just your flat and fitted sheet.
That's true.
And it's so cozy. So flannel can be quite modern. We think of it as being very traditional in our traditional patterns, which are gorgeous, and you mix it like that. But you know, there's nothing to say you can't be very modern with flannel. Look how beautiful and modern that is.
Very nice. Very good point to mention mixing and matching the different fibers you have on your bed, because it doesn't have to be flannel from head to toe. You pick and choose where you want that coziness. And then, of course, you switch them over for spring and summer.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
You don't have to be all hot during spring and summer.